Come on, what?
All right, here we go. Got that shrimp. Hey, look at this. Fish number 13 on the bank. There we go. This is fish number 17. What's going on, y'all? We are here at a very popular park to go fishing. It is Middle Grounds Metro Park in Toledo, Ohio. You can see that big giant bridge over there. We are about to be fishing here today for channel catfish. I have my 2 rods and I have me some shrimp. And yes, in Ohio you can use 3, but I don't need 3. We finna go down here and see what we can do. And listen, we are after numbers. There's 3 spots down here. Either I'm gonna fish the very first spot, the second spot, or the third spot. If I can't get neither one, then we'll find somewhere else to go. But let's see if we can get us a spot and catch some fish. So look, we are finna enter this spot right here. This spot specifically is what I call the OG spot. This is the spot that pretty much molded a lot of fishing TV as it is today. We started off doing a lot of live streams down here, and I'm gonna tell you what, man, we caught a lot of fish. And hopefully today, we're gonna catch a lot of fish. All right, before we get started, we gotta find us a spot because, of course, this is all cement and you cannot put a rod holder in this. So, good. These spots that I created was not destroyed. So I'm gonna put this rod right there and I'm gonna put this rod, which was a little bit better spot. What is? Put this rod right there. All right, so as you can see, Mother Nature is our rod holders. Now look, we got to get over here and get to the goodies. Now first and foremost, let's pull out the sinkers we're gonna use. The sinkers we're using are bank sinkers right here. And I like to use 5 to 6 ounces. Why? Because I like to cast far. That's just me. I got it set up for that. I don't need 5 ounces. I don't want people to think that you always got to have 5, 6, 7, 8 ounces. You don't. But there are river systems that I do fish where I need to have the most weight possible. And I tell people the best shrimp to use over and over again is whole shrimp. And I know people say, well, the grocery store shrimp will work too. I don't care about what works, what will work. I care about what works better. I know we deal with all these fishermen telling us about what will work. No, forget what will work. What will work the best? See, sometimes you think that whatever's going on with the fishing is really good because it has showed you some results, but sometimes those results can be even better. So I always tell people, if you do have access to getting shrimp that had head on, not deveined or tampered with, then this is going to be the best shrimp. I'm telling you, the results are always going to be there. Take the tail off, cut it down the middle. We're going to do the same thing. Because when you're using shrimp, you don't want to use the whole shrimp at all. That's absurd. Don't ever use the whole shrimp. It's not that deep for channel catfish because you can still catch a real decent one with just a piece like this. I've caught channel catfish 20 to 23 pounds on little pieces of bait like this. You got to remember, if y'all got the shrimp that's deveined, they cut a big split down there, so there's not much integrity in that shrimp. But if you do get shrimp that's whole, that's not deveined, then you ain't got to worry about the shrimp coming off as easy as y'all think. So here we have it. Look, we got both rods with shrimp on there. Look at that. Simple as that. All right, before we cast this out, the objective is to catch as many channel catfish as we can, or as many as this river will allow us to. Now, I am after numbers. Of course, if you are using shrimp, shrimp is known for catching numbers. You know what I'm saying? We could use bait that's better than this right now. At this time of the year, shad is a really, really, really effective bait. But since we don't have shad, we got to use shrimp. And we're going to cast this out. And hopefully we can bag 10 or more channel catfish. You think we could do that? Let's go. We can make something happen. And hopefully we have way more aggressive fish this time. The simple setup, y'all. 5-out sinker, 30-pound main line, 50-pound leader, shrimp, 6-eye circle hook, and we got a Chasing Cats rod right here. Really good rod. One of the best rods for casting out heavier weights. I promise you that. Effortlessly. You can get off. Got him. There we go. We get this fish on bank. This will be fish number 1. And he bit that aggressively. So that's what made me keep it out there, because sometimes you don't know. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Look at that. Fish number 1 on the bank. And he bit the lifestyle out of that, because this hook is much bigger. Look at that. Look at that circle hook. This is what we talking about right there. Look at that. Right in the corner of that mouth, all the way in there. Boy, I tell you. Look, and he still didn't get the shrimp. All right, fish number 1 on the bank. There we go. There we go. That's a nice bite right there. Catfish right there. Very nice. In the corner of the mouth perfectly. Look at that. That's a real decent channel catfish. Put your finger in his mouth. Alrighty, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Fish number 2 on the bank. Let him go. Let him grow.
Bye-bye, fishy.
Oh, yeah, we on something now. All right, we gonna recast this one because one, I don't necessarily like the way or the position the rod was in. So instead of me having it out there, I'm gonna move it this way a little bit more where the yellow rod was getting hit the most. So yeah, more so straight ahead. More so straight ahead instead of like out in that corner. Now that corner do produce really well, but I just like it to be straight ahead. It starts getting like really flat right up in here. But there's a contour change right here simply because the water is really shallow up here. So when that contour changes, it kind of gives it like a like this divot where the fish can kind of like travel up on, like on this ledge right here before it flattens out right here. And then if you go down there, it's more of a steeper ledge. And fish love to feed over there. The problem is there's a lot of rock climbing and shit. I don't know if I feel like doing all that right now. And that's the difference. Look, today, the difference from the time I was out here the last time, there's way more bait out here. Oh, come on, what? Back up, Ada, back up. There we go. There we go. Oh, that rod. Ada, you ready? Hold on. Oh. Here we go. Look at that. Just like that. Look at that fish. Number 3 on the bank. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't stop. Look at that. That's what we want. But you already know what it is, man. We gotta let them go. Let them grow. And on top of that, you got to understand what kind of rods you are using. See, I'm using fast action rods, right? Fast. So we're using medium heavy fast action rods, which means whenever you got a fast tip, circle hooks are really good for those type of rods. So always understand that there are hooks that goes with the kind of action your rod is. So keep that in mind, y'all. That's more prominent of a bite right there. Yes. Kind of bites I like. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Fish number 4. Look at that. Woo. This one got some girth on it though. Golly. right in the corner of the mouth. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Right there in the corner of that mouth. Hook set's been really good on here. I'm telling you. Oh, Ada. Get it. Get it, girl. Get it. Real. All right, pick the rod up. 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 Get your hand off the line. Get your hand off the line. Yep, there you go. Here we go. Fish number 4. Let it go. Let it grow. Just reel. Keep reeling. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's still there, but I cast too far, man.
You're gonna be reeling all day.
She took all day with this one. Oh, look at that. Decent fish. That is fish number 5.
Yep.
Uh-oh, we halfway there. There you go. All right. Let's let it go. Let it grow. And there you have it. All right. Fish number 5. We are halfway there. Can we get 10 or more? That's the thing. All right, here we go. Got that shrimp. Now, you would catch a lot of fish between 2 and 5 pounds out here, which is nothing, wrong with that. But we not after size. We just after numbers for the most part. Size will be a plus. That would be beautiful. Never turn down size. All right, here we go. Yeah, don't hit it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, he's a flappy something, boy. He ain't no big fish. You gotta watch out for that. Ada, get ready. Oh. No, he got off. Hold on. Get him, Ada. Get him. Hold on for a hot second. Wait. Oh, he got off. He got off right there. Right here. And whenever you got shrimp that kind of sit on the hook loose, you just take a small piece with the shell on and pierce it through like that, and the barb will keep the shrimp from falling off. That's a tip for you guys. I'm gonna get on him now because he ain't getting off. I'm gonna get on him now because there we go. Something that got all right, stop for a second. Is he still there? All right, go ahead, reel. Yeah, I think he there still. Yeah, this is a real decent fish. I'm just gonna go ahead and get down this way.
Double up. Yeah.
It's a decent one right here. You gotta love channel catfish because whether they big or not, they fight hard. Look at that. This is a respectable channel catfish. Let me help my daughter real quick. Oh, you have the definition of a male for sure. Look at that. That's a decent channel catfish right there. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Nice female right here. That's a good one. So that's actually what, 6? And that's 7 right there.
Let me get a B-roll of her.
What?
Let me get a B-roll of her.
Yeah, look at this. This is one that was spawning for real. And a lot of people don't understand that spawn is a very, very vital part of their life because that's all they live and die for is to spawn. And with that being said is these fish will starve to keep those eggs protected. And it's people like us who fish for them that take them off them eggs because the scent trail is so alluring that they walk away from the eggs, and then species like bluegill and whatever else will eat their eggs and they come back to the nest and nothing's there. So That's how it can be. But luckily it's post spawn, and he's just trying to feed. So yes, she reeled him in basically, and we're gonna release this male because we gotta let him go. Let him grow. So that's
We got 7. We got 7.
7. Let's go.
We got 7 fish. We almost at 10 fish.
Fish number 7 on the bank. That's what I'm talking about. I could have hit that bird. Oh, look at that. Can't even get the other rod out. This is a good fish. Oh, he got it. Keep it out there and give it a grace period. Oh, I don't like that spot. They're just good fish right there. Cat coming up. Ah, there we go. Woo, these fish are on fire indeed. That's fish number 8 on the bank. Boy, listen. Woo! These fish ain't giving me no break. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. What a fish, what a fish, what a fish. All right. All right, look at that. Fish number 8 on the bank and a whole lot of sweat on my head. Watch this. A whole lot of sweat on my head, boy. Let them grow. Ah. Got him. Goodness gracious. Look at this. That's 9. That's 9. Fish number 9. There we go. That's one that got a little bit of fight on him. Woo! There we go. Nine, 10 on the bank. Looks like we're gonna get more than 10 today. Woo! Yeah. All right, let them go. Let them grow. Woo! These fish are working. Jesus, I'm not even casting far. And it's still going far. Came back. Came back. Ugh. Let's get on the bank. This will be fish number 11. Golly. Look at that in the corner of the mouth perfectly. Look at that. They've been tearing up this shrimp. Look at that. Let's go. Of course, we gotta let them go. Let them grow. That was fish number 11. Oh, she. Dang. What you doing behind me like that? Trying to rip the mouth off of me.
Just took me
See,
out.
that's on the bank. This fish number 16.
Oh.
There we go. All righty. Fish number 16 on the bank. Golly, boy, these fish are just active. Like, man, what a day. This what I be trying. Hey, this ain't no secret. Don't think I'm out here trying to. Anybody can do this. This ain't nothing special. This is just what a great river looks like when it's just full of fish. Alrighty, fish number 16. Let them go. Let them go. And of course, keep our eyes out on that rod because that's how it goes. Might be a decent fish.
My hand take off yet. They're nibbling.
Bigger fish don't necessarily take off.
I know.
He's sitting there taking his sweet time eating. Man, look at that. Fish. Oh.
He swallowed.
Oh. This is fish number 17.
Yep.
Yeah, he's bigger than what I thought. All right, let him go. Let him go. I swear I'm not even casting it far. See how far that thing going?
Uh-huh. A little bit in there. Yeah.
Now let's see if we got a fish on. Ah, there we go. We get this one on the bank. This fish number 18. The crazy thing about it is we've been barely missing fish. So these fish been really aggressively feeding right now, man. Soon as I say something, the fish come right off the hook.
Well, we need one to come on this one then.
There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Woo! Fish number 18. What else more do we need to prove? We should just leave. Golly. Man, oh man, and it's so crazy because I haven't really been fishing on the Maumee River, and of course this is where I got my whole career started. But you know, to really get back out here fishing for these good old channel catfish, man, I'm telling you, I love it. Love every bit of it. All right, of course we're gonna let them go, let them grow, man. All right, y'all, man, we're gonna wind it down, man. But before I leave, I want to talk to y'all about the Maumee River, man. Give y'all a couple facts. For those who don't know, man, the Maumee River is 137 miles long. And to be honest, quite frankly, that's a very small river considering the rivers that I fish. In fact, it's the smallest river I fish. But here's a cool fact right here. Maumee River and its tributaries feed 5% of Lake Erie's water, which means it's the biggest watershed that feeds Lake Erie. Ain't that pretty cool? So with that being said, y'all, listen, there's fish in this river. And of course, we caught numbers like we were supposed to. We had a lot of fun. Y'all already know what it is. Like I always say, there's nothing wrong with a lot of fishing. I'll see y'all next time.